remember in our earlier videos that we did some feet exercises? Do you remember them, Elspeth? Okay, so we're going to think about those feet exercises and we're going to do some rises. Okay, which is your next step on. From doing those feet exercises, we'll do some rises, which are also going to really strengthen those feet for us, okay? So, Elspeth, can you remind me what we talked about when we were doing those feet exercises?
Toe fan, tracking, and triangles.
That's right, Elspeth, we did. Okay, so do you remember we had that toe fan? So we thought about every single one of our toes, yes? And then we put that triangle on, didn't we? And we placed our weight through the triangle. Yeah, remember we talked about the 3 dots? We've talked about them through nearly every video, I think, yes? Our energy going through our triangles. Well, we need it right through that floor now that we're standing up. And we're going to do some rises. Okay, so I want you to, you can pop your hands on your hips for the moment, Elspeth. Okay. And right now, while I'm talking about it, you can look at your toes. Okay, but when we do the exercise, I want you to look right ahead. Why do you think I want you to look right ahead when we're doing the exercise?
I don't know.
You don't know. Well, if you were to look at the floor and tell me what's happened to your posture.
Oh.
Oh, what are you not standing like a piece of elastic? Yes, okay, so you've broken that piece of elastic. So when we do the exercise, I want you to look straight ahead so that you can feel that energy going through the ceiling and through the floor, okay? But right now, while we're talking about it, pop your hands on your hips and you can look at what I'm talking about, okay? So I want her to use each toe. So I want her to spread them out on the floor. So they spread out and she can feel all 10 toes. Okay, now then, can you see? She has thought about her big toe more than her little toe there. So there, what she's done is she's rolled. Do you remember when we did those feet exercises, we talked about not rolling? Because when you roll, what happens? You lose your tracking. That's right. Okay, so you lose all that alignment. Yes, and you end up getting, you can cause really nasty injuries as you get older. All right, so it's really important to think about it right from the word go. Yes, and get that alignment in place. Okay, so I want to start with, we're going to do those toe fans. That's it. So we're going to stand in that tracking, good girl, and you're going to spread those toes. And can you think of pushing those triangles through the floor? So put your toes on the floor, your triangles, think of those toes. Oh, can you see they're all squishy? That's it. Those toes are going to be nice and long. There's no point in having them curly. Yeah, you want to make sure that you're feeling the whole of the floor through those feet. Not like that. Lengthen those toes for me. Can you lengthen them away, 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 away so they're longer? Can you make them longer, 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 longer? That's it. Okay, now then, from there, you need to engage your centre and put your elbows at the side so you're not crunching your back. No, that's behind you. No, not forwards. All right. Now then, you keep those toes long. Don't crunch them. You're crunching them. Lengthen. That's it. So the energy is going out and along. Can you do a rise for me? Rise up for me. And rise back down. Resist back down again. Down you come. Down you come. Okay. Now then, what she's done is she's probably fanned her big toe a little bit too far there. So she actually really has kind of gone right around the corner. We don't really want that because what it'll do is it'll pull you again towards that dot of that triangle. And we want to make sure that we keep equal through those triangles, don't we? Okay, so don't let that toe go around the corner. Just think of keeping those toes nice and spread. Now you're going round again. That's it. So they're really spread and we're lifting. I just feel like you're rolling in, Elspeth. I don't feel like you're pushing that weight through those triangles. Long toes, long toes, long toes. That's it. And here again. So we need to make sure that these don't roll in, okay? Keep that tracking. No, don't go the other way though either. All right. So think of the toes shooting forwards. So they've got space between them, but they're shooting forwards. All right. So try and do a rise from there. And rise away. Go on, up you go, up you go, up you go, up you go. Long toes, long toes, long toes. And resist back down. Up. I think maybe we didn't engage that then, did we? Were you looking at the floor when you did that rise? Ah, you see? All right, so that's why you've got to make sure that you're looking straight out and you've got that alignment in place so it stays nice and strong. Okay?
That's what she said.
There we go. It is, isn't it? All right. I don't know. Sometimes I think she doesn't believe me. Okay, so after we've done that, so we're going to do just thinking about those toes and thinking about those triangles, and then we're going to do a couple of rises, and then we're going to plie, because it's really important to lengthen everything back out. So just do a plie and watch your tracking. Plie over that, that's it. Oh, don't let those knees kiss, and then straight back up again. Okay, so we'll do some rises with music, and we're going to do them in bare feet for now. I think we'll probably do them with our shoes on in a minute as well. All right, but let's do it with our bare feet, so you can really feel the floor underneath. That's it, don't let those ankles go. Oh, you see, you're not thinking of those triangles. Okay, so she's really got to engage the centre. Got to really think of that alignment, staying on it so that you don't break it, because if you break it, what are you going to do? You're going to do one or two things. If you break your alignment, you're more than likely going to fall over, and if you fall over, you might hurt yourself. Yes, all right. Okay, let's have a go with some music, Elspeth. Okay, now then, for this exercise, I would like you to pop your hands on your, I'd like them on your head for me, please. Yeah, so that we can feel that open chest. Push those shoulders down for me. That's it, and engage that tummy. All right, now then, I think we'll do a few in neutral, and then I think we'll also do some in first. All right, Elspeth, I'll go and pop some music on. Put those shoulders down, put those shoulders, oh, there we go. Prepare your hat on for me, Elspeth. That's it, let's think about this posture, that piece of elastic, remember. Now, long toes, and long toes, keep them lengthening away, don't grip, rise. Resist, rise again, keep those toes long, resist, demi-plie, tracking, and stretch, rise, that's it, all tracking, resist, and demi-plie, and stretch. Now pop your legs together and find your first, plie, rotate, that's it, keep those heels together, get those heels together, that's it. Now the same thing, toes, keep them long, that's it, and rise, and resist, and again, rise, and resist, plie, tracking in line, demi-plie, and stretch, and rise, resist, demi-plie, and stretch. Now big pull to bra with those arms, right in the middle of that back, all the way down to bra bar. Oh, and I'll move out of the way. Elbows lifted, finish in perfect posture. That's it, breathe, put your shoulders down. That's it, engage that tummy, but don't take the tension in your shoulders. Engage those legs in first. Have you got those triangles? Oh look, we've got space. Get your heels together for me. That's it. Triangles through that floor. Lift those arms from me, from that back. All right, Elspeth, well done. That was a really good try. Okay, I think we'll do some shoes on next. Yes, but I want you to think the same thing, okay? Energy through those toes, through those shoes on the floor. Still no gripping, yeah? Remember, lengthening those toes away from you. Okay, Elspeth, pop your hat on for me. Now remember those train track lines. Right out in front. Toes through those shoes. And rise it up. And resist down. Good. Rise it up. Keep that tummy engaged. And down. Now demi-plie tracking. Plie. And resist. That's it. Rise. Strong legs, resist. Demi-plie. And stretch up. Now find your first. Two legs together. Remember, we've got to feel those heels together. That's it. Rotate from those hips. Tummy engaged. Toes through those shoes. And through. Rising up. That's it. Strong legs, resist. And rising up. And resist. Demi-plie. And resist. Good girls. Rise. And resist. Demi-plie. And stretch. And put a bra. Stretch right from the centre of that back with those arms. Oh, and you got me again. Lifting those elbows. Tummy engaged. Don't have it against you. That's it. Hold those arms from your back. Remember, put your shoulders down for me. And rotate. Have you engaged these muscles? Oh, we've got a big gap between those heels. There we go. Are your triangles through the floor? Have you got those toes lengthened away from you through those shoes? All right, Elspeth, that was a really good try. Okay, just be careful with your posture. You're leaning back a little bit. Make sure that it's going straight up. Shoulders. Yes. Okay, make sure you're standing on that piece of elastic. Yeah, like that. Nice and long, one straight line, remember. That was a really good try, Elspeth. Thank you.